Indigo, we're live. Hello, beautiful souls. It is Monday, January 25th, 2021, and I'm Lisa Clayton of lisaaclayton.com, founder and leader of the Inner Leader Movement, Angel Intuitive, and a whole bunch of other things that I have accumulated in my earth experience to bring forward to be of service on this earth. And with me today is our beautiful Indigo Mystic, who is going to channel in for us some additional angel support for our weekly mantra for this last week in January. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are pure love, aren't you? She has on her peace collar, and that's what we've been doing. We haven't been YouTube, so we're getting lots of downloads, lots of new information. One thing the guide said is do not try to categorize everything into Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The timelines are shifting. And so we're being flexible, but yet we want to be consistent for you because there's a lot of information coming through, isn't there? Yes, I know. It's love, and it's based on love, as Indigo is demonstrating today. So our weekly mantra that actually came in last week, and we've been working with this, and I have been developing material and teaching ways to bring this information forward. But we love this one, and it's surrounded with orbs of light. And as you can see, it says, act upon light of universal truths, transcend forward. So let's talk a little bit about that. So what the guides, as most of you have been following us for some time, have known that we've been calling the team of angels that I channel with and connect with every single day, Team Divine. Well, there's a lot more resources in our higher dimensional frequencies of light that are available, and they are coming in with the angels. The angels actually serve as the gatekeepers to open up these portals and channels for other beautiful resources to come in. And so lately in the downloads, they've been calling themselves and have asked me to please refer to them as the Cosmic Collective. And this collective in divine is organizing and very powerful and helping us with this tremendous amount of light that is streaming onto Earth at this time. And this portal has been opening up wider and wider and wider portals for the light frequencies to come in. And on 12/21, there was a significant shift in mass consciousness on Earth. So this is what we are here to do. This is what you signed up to do, to be part of the mass consciousness, to change the timeline into high frequency vibration of love and light. And we knew that we were coming here in this third dimensional matrix, which has a lower vibration, a dense vibration. I mean, look at our bodies. We're all dense and we're heavy, and we weigh ourselves according to what gravity holds us here on Earth. And so that's the difference, is that we are just in this matrix, this third dimensional matrix of lower, denser vibrations, but we have access to higher frequencies and vibration. And so that's what we are tapping into every single day, the fifth dimension and above, so that we can navigate through this density, through these lower vibrations. We came here to help humanity wake up to the fact that there are certain souls that function in the third dimension with control, manipulation, mind control, manipulation, greed. They just a lot of lies that have been fed to us and have kept us, held us hostage from our divine sovereignty, our being of light. We are divine sovereign light beings. That's what our souls came here to bring forth. And so this act upon, so what they're saying is, as we are moving from all these old patriarchal paradigms, oh my gosh, they've been going on for thousands of years. Okay, as we move from them and create a new timeline on Earth, we need to think about instead of taking action, act upon. Action is very patriarchal, driven, go, push through, very driven in kind of a force field of accomplishments, of pushing through. Sometimes that's necessary, but not all the time. So, what they're saying is action. When you say take action, is it of the mind? Is it what your mind or lower mind or ego is telling you what to do? Or is it of the heart and the soul? The soul's light and the heart's intuitive intelligence. So this acting upon, up on, act upon the messages, the guidance, the intuition. You know, they say, oh, okay, we're in the age of Aquarius, okay, which we are, but a lot of people have a hard time relating to that. So I say we are in the age of acting upon our intuition. We are in the age of being guided by our intuition. We are in the age of leading with our heart core values and our soul's light illuminating the path, Indigo? So these light of the universal truths got downloaded to me last January. And I haven't done anything with them because I didn't know what to do with them, because this said, oh, create this course and start getting this information out. Well, I didn't know what the information was until it got downloaded to me in August of last year, right in the middle of the pandemic, right after, we shut down, and we thought we were just going to be in it for a couple of months, and it kept extending. And as it extended, more revelations came through. Okay, now you got to hang in there, Indigo. Here, just relax. Just relax. It's okay. Indigo's having a lot of, for those of you who have pets and animals, this energy, this really high frequency of light and the energy shifts on Earth are really affecting our four-legged animal companions and spirit guides. It's also affecting small children because they have no filters. The animals have no filters. They really don't know how to take on this energy of this high frequency of light, as well as navigate through all the fear and the density of being on the earth plane in this third dimensional matrix. So we've got some appointments this week. Indigo's been out of sorts with the energy, and I am lucky to get connected with a beautiful animal communicator that's going to help me know how to care for her in these high frequencies and vibrations of light. So that's why she's kind of out of sorts, but hopefully she'll hang in there to pick up the angels that will help us activate, expand, and this beautiful mantra, act upon. So that's what the first message was from the Cosmic Collective. Instead of pushing through, listen, tap into your intuition and take actions by acting upon the guidance. That's all I'm doing in the inner leader movement right now. I am being guided. I'm being told what to teach, how to guide, how to mentor, how to coach, how to help individuals transition, transmute, transcend in their lives, as well as group collectives that I'm facilitating. And in one of those group collectives, we are studying, and actually not even studying, we are expanding into the 4 pillars of light, which contain the 12 universal truths. So there's 3 truths in each pillar of light. And if you're interested in joining in those teachings, please reach out to me at lisaaclayton.com. Sign up for a free consultation. And we'll see what service and what offering I have in 2021 that would fit you to integrate these beautiful pillars of light, these 12 universal truths. So that's the second one, the light. Act upon the light of the universal truths. Now, what these universal truths are, I'll just read a download to you that came through when I started my first teaching of these last week, is that new meanings of the words and vibrations of living truths are happening with an up-leveling and an upgrading for our energy systems to naturally integrate them into our emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual light bodies. Natural integration replaces, guess what? This is the good news, old conditioning, programming, and untruths that we are unraveling and releasing at this time. So the main energies that illuminate these 4 pillars of light, guess what? Are love and trust. Now, these light frequencies that are streaming in to light up these universal truths come from ancient stargates, celestial channels, cosmic portals, and galactical gateways, along with the angels opening up the pathways, streams of light. Light frequencies is really important. The light frequencies stream from the cosmic heart of Mother Gaia also. So the light pillars contain the universal truths. They are grouped together to work together as a collective for powering up our source self. Your authentic source self is the center of these 4 pillars of light. So visualize the 4 pillars surrounding your source self to increase illumination frequency and amplifying everything you are releasing, receiving, healing, expanding, and ascending. Yay, indigo. Yes. And the transcendence energy, that usually is the energy that we tap into to move beyond time and space and to tap into these higher these higher dimensional frequencies, is actually coming onto Earth so we can transcend forward. I'll get into a little bit more about that, but just know that transcendence isn't necessarily about rising above. It's about integrating the transcendence here on Earth to move forward with these beautiful living truths. Some of those truths, I know some of you are saying, well, what are they? What are they? Well, the first group that I taught last week were forgiveness, compassion, and vulnerability. That's in the first pillar of light. Today, it was truth, wisdom, and integrity. And so then there's 6 more. So I'll talk a little bit more about those later. But this transcendence energy, I just had something else I wanted to read to you about that. And yeah, here it is. So again, I just want to repeat the transcendence. People constantly say, what do you mean by transcendence? And that is to rise above the physical, rise above this density, this physical third matrix plane that we are playing in, this illusion, this illusion beyond time and space. So the energy of now is about transcendence in moving forward. You know, I never realized, I knew what the inner leader was. I've been teaching that forever and ever, about staying true and authentic to your inner leader. But the movement, I wasn't quite sure what the structure or what that was around the movement. And now I get it, because they were saying the energy of now for 2021 is moving forward with transcendence. Here's what I love and what the guides are saying. It's rising above this third dimensional matrix, yet moving forward simultaneously. So what they're saying is that we are multidimensional beings. We are here to experience this third dimensional lower vibration frequency, all the while being able to access those higher frequencies and vibrations. But it means taking baby steps. So this is no longer what the patriarchy and the old paradigms were telling us to do. You got to work hard. You got to survive. You got to be worthy. You got to be better than that next person. You've got to be more accomplished. You need degrees. You need certifications. You need all of this to be worthy to function in our third dimension reality. Well, that's not true. Okay, that's just not true. We bought into that story, but it's not true. Okay, so this is also 2021. The energy is of adaptation. We have no idea what's going to break apart tomorrow as those old power structures that have been functioning and convincing us that they were going to take care of us. We now know that the health system cannot take care of us. We now know that the educational system cannot take care of our children. We now know that, I mean, we've known this for a long time, but we just keep putting blinders on saying, okay, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm just going to survive here in my lane. Well, that's not the energy now. The energy is of mass consciousness shifting into a new timeline of higher frequency of love and light. Can you tell that I'm a little bit energized by all of this information? Things have been transmuting and transcending and transforming in my life in the past 48 hours pretty rapidly now. So wisdom is needed every day, and wisdom aligns with the current energy. You have all the information you need inside of you. Your divine sovereign being has it all. Okay, you came here perfect, whole, and complete to experience this mess, the polarities, the dualities, and to shine your light and to cut through the old paradigms that are no longer effective. They're crumbling. Okay, so mass group consciousness is shifting to the positive timeline. The now transcendence energy that we are experiencing on Earth in the third dimension, even though it doesn't seem like it, it's here. It's like you can just breathe it into your heart. Holds integrity, truth, and light. And all these distractions around us in the third matrix, there are players. There are people who are fragmenting this high frequency of light. They're fragmenting it by distracting us. But we are much more powerful than that as a divine sovereign being, and as we form collectives and groups together so that we can not about supporting each other, but expanding together and creating our own timelines, our own individual timelines that align with the energy. So this alignment is so very, very important. Let's see. The cosmic collective reflects even more powerful light our way as they embrace diversity. That's why they want to be called cosmic collective. Collectives embrace diversity in higher conscious with, guess what? No emotion or judgment. Boy, they've really been working with this judgment. They're saying when you start to judge someone, realize you're on the lower frequency end of the timeline. Okay? So judgment has to stop. That is just something that we can eliminate. We have a choice not to judge. And that comes from our belief systems and our values. And so what beliefs and what values are you holding that cause you to judge others? We're all in this together. Okay, right, Indigo? Is that what's been bothering you lately? I know it's bothering a lot of people. So for the energy of this year, just kind of want to give you a recap because we haven't been on for a while. Don't try to accomplish a whole lot of things. Don't keep pushing through and doing. Pick 3 or 4 things that you want to focus upon. This has been coming up in people's individual transmissions and in my guidance of what I'm here to teach and bring forth. What do you have to say? Let's choose the angels real quick. Mommy's talked enough. Okay, so which angel deck are we going to choose? Let's go with the light ones. Okay, let's lighten up. Ready? Let's put your pulse. We're going to use Ingrid Hours, angel symbols, the light language symbols that the angels bring forth to us to help us navigate this light frequency and integrate it into our dense human vessels so that we can be lighter and become the light beings that we became here to do. Okay, a nice yawn and kiss. Ready? Are the angels here? Can you call them in? Are they up there? Can you look at them? Are they here? There they are. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Indigo. Okay, let's see. Indigo's energy. And we've been working in 3s for the past 6 to 8 weeks. 3, 6, 9, 12. The power of 3. Woohoo! Okay, 2 angels came through. to help us with act upon the light of universal truths. Transcend forward. I love this symbol. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. Look at that. Arms stretched out. Big red vibration of that orbic field of security, satisfaction, connection. Our root chakras are changing. Archangel Uriel holds the flame of passion, fire in our lower chakra areas, root, sacral, solar plexus, and fires that up. Uriel holds that flame for us, firing us up. And the mantra on this card, as Indigo is going behind me, with your help, I allow joy into my life. And this is really an important message because as we work with these higher frequencies in light, we are feeling more we are feeling in the midst of this chaos going on all around us. So this is really, really a super powerful language. There she goes. All right. You Indigo first, hanging in there. She's really, really super affected by the energy that's happening right now. Ooh, look at this next one. Oh my gosh, this could not be more perfect. Oh, I love working. Thank you, dear angels. I love working with you. Okay, the angel for illusion and reality. Aha. What's an illusion? What's reality? Yep. So I let go of my illusions and I face reality. And the reality is that you are a divine, sovereign being, full of love and light, and here to radiate that love and light to cut through the illusions. Okay? It's all an illusion. We're in a simulation. We are in a simulation here on Earth. And so this angel, look at this beautiful orb. Oh my gosh, it has that cloud, that light feeling as we cut through the illusion and come to the reality that we are divine sovereign beings and we have the power, we have the love, we have the light to carry us through this time. Absolutely. Love, love, love that. Indigo, you did good. She's lying down now. So Archangel Uriel, the angel for illusion and reality, carrying us through. I love that they came through. Yeah. Oh, and I just pulled one more. I just because they said there's one more. It comes in threes. So work with the power of three. They've been asking us to do that for the past 18 months. But anyway, yeah, this doesn't surprise me at all. And thank you, Archangel Raphael, for coming through. Look at that, holding you. That's you. That's your beautiful source self right in the middle of this embrace, this beautiful embrace. Archangel Raphael is holding your heart, embracing your soul. This green orb is your heart chakra. The green orb also represents the earth from which you walk and are part of. And the mantra on this is, with your help, Archangel Raphael, I shall be healed in mind, body. It says healed in body, mind, and soul. And the soul is perfect, whole, and complete, but the soul definitely feels the pain from and the suffering of what we are experiencing here on earth. So that's why that healing is saying it's really giving a beautiful soothing assurance to the soul that it can come forward and illuminate our intuition, illuminate our wisdom, so that it's not being put on the back burner. That's the soul healing. The soul's just saying, gosh, you've just really put all kinds of external things into someone better than you. We've looked at that in our leaders, and whether it's religion, schools, medical systems, and what Archangel Raphael is saying about the soul healing is that the soul soul's healing is just to allow it to come forward. Um, it's just been, it feels like it's just been taken a secondary, oh yeah, I'll worry about my soul when I'm on my deathbed, or when I've had a near death experience, or when I get a disease, or when there's a disaster. I'll bring my soul's light forward. And years ago, I used to teach the 4 Ds. Does it take disaster, death, disease? I forget what the fourth D was, to bring us back to our soul. Does it really take that? And what the energy of now is saying, nope, it does not take that now. Yep, that really activates it and brings it forward, but we need to be, and they're saying this. They usually don't say need, must, have to, but they're saying we need to be aware now. We need to be highly aware of the power of your soul, the illumination of your light, the power of your love to navigate through this world, creating the new timeline of high frequency of love and light that will crumble and dismantle the systems that no longer serve us. Be well, be safe, be kind, be compassionate, be the love, be the light. I love you. Indigo loves you. And we hope this weekly mantra will activate that beautiful light within your soul, and most of all, the love that you are here to be speaking, acting, behaving, acting upon in every moment. That is a gift that you are given here on this earth. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.